Y'all, I'm finna tell y'all the nastiest thing I've ever heard in my life. If you have a weak stomach, in fact, I'm gonna tell you right now, you probably don't wanna watch this, okay? So, yesterday, I went to go get a Brazilian wax, all right? Now, for those of y'all who don't know, a bikini wax is when they just take off, like, like if you put on your underwear or a bikini and there's like some hair that's kind of like overgrowth and it's showing, that's what they take off for a bikini wax, right? Now, Brazilian wax is when they take off everything, all of the hair. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you get a Brazilian wax, they be all up in your nether regions because, they're getting all of the hair off, right? So when you get a Brazilian wax, this is the reality. They going to be like spreading your coochie lips and stuff to make sure they got all the hair off the lips and all of this stuff, right? Now, this is the thing, okay? Part of the Brazilian wax, they also ask you if you want to get your butt crack waxed, okay? And you legit spread your cheeks and they wax your butt crack too. That's the honest to God truth. Y'all grown, you grown enough to hear this, okay? So I went to go get a Brazilian wax yesterday. And of course I take a shower before my waxes because that's just kind of vile not to, honestly, okay? So I had just, took a shower before I went there. And like the shower can be like hot and humid. So I guess because of that, I started sweating down there, okay? You can't get waxed if you're sweating. I assume that the wax is not going to be able to stick or something, but if somebody is a waxer or whatever it's called, esthetician, is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. Comment the science behind it, right? But if you're sweating, then they have to put like baby powder on you or something to dry it up so that the wax can stick, right? So she wiped the area down with a napkin and then she put some baby powder on the area, okay? So I was like, this is just so awkward because I'm just spread eagle and somebody wiping my, area. I'm like, this is just awkward, right? She said, oh no, don't worry about it. Like everything's clean down here. Cause mind you, the napkin is white, right? So if it's not clean, you're going to be exposed, right? So she's like, oh, don't worry about it. Everything's clean down here. She was like, I had a lady yesterday. Y'all, now I'm gonna pause this story right here. I'm gonna give you another chance to click out if you got a weak stomach, okay? So she said she had a lady yesterday, y'all. She said the lady was on her period, right? So, first of all, if you're on your period, you can still get a Brazilian wax, but you have to wear a tampon, okay? So, of course, you can't wear a pad because the blood is going to be coming out. So, you have to put a tampon in to stop the blood, right? And they will wax around that, okay? So, she said she was on her period, and, she said there was dry blood down there. Okay, now that, I'm going to let that slide, okay? Because, it happens, ladies. It happens. We done all been in a situation where you had a tampon in or a pad on and something just went wrong and you ended up with a blood spot in some random part of your underwear or something. That happens. I'm going to let that slide, okay? But she said it was dry blood and dookie in her booty. I said, dookie? Like, what? Dookie in your booty is crazy. Like what? Like, why would you? What, right? So I'm in shock, right? So then the lady who's waxing me, she's like, yeah, it's her first time getting a wax. Okay. All right. Sure. It was your first time getting a wax. So maybe you didn't think, I should shower before this, right? Okay. That is why I would let the blood slide. Because like I said, we are all ladies. We all understand that sometimes periods just do their period thing and you just out here caught lacking, right? But the dookie, bitch, it shouldn't have been dookie in your booty crack. Like, what, bro? You just walk around with dookie crumbs in your booty crack and you just everything good? Like, that don't sound like a good time to me. Okay, and then I told my friends about this, and they was like, what European waxing location was you at? I told them, and yes, it is a location in a very Caucasian area. Okay, so they was like, yeah, I'm sure she was white, which, y'all know I'm a just flower. Okay, I can't say what race this woman was because I don't know. Okay, I didn't see her or anything, but considering the area and the history of certain, groups of people, I wouldn't be surprised by this at all. But look, my point is this: wash your booty. That's all I got to say to you. Wash your ass, bitch.